Hi, family. So today we are at Redlight, and this is also in the cool hills of Blue Mountains. And I'm here to interview a respected elder from the parish. I've always seen him since I was a child. His wife is a great friend of my mom, and we just want to get a bit into the origin of things. Yes, they've always been here. We've been able to identify that, but where did it stem from? But before we get into the meat, what is your name?
Robert Harris,
Robert Harris. And what does the community call you?
Mr. Chin,
And were you always from Red Light?
always
So born and grow. This is where your parents.
origin.
Okay, I got you. How did you meet your wife?
By uh, when you're a young man, you walk out and go to like, the various places of like up in Halliwell, and there's where I found my wife up by the national park, Halliwell.
Halliwell.
Mhm.
Okay, you were hiking
Went to a wedding there. There was a wedding,
and she was in the congregation.
and she was at the wedding.
So starting this shop, was it like a shared idea that you guys saw, or did one person own it and then the other person came and joined in?
Yes, I was the owner of it starting 34 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and from there I no turning back.
What gave you the vision to start?
Economical strain. It was working wasn't enough to take the family along, so I had was to do some side business,
Mm-hmm.
and this was one of the business I saw to start with.
And seeing that it has been successful, it's been 32 years, right?
Right, 34.
34 years. Are you happy that you actually started? Did you have any idea that it would still be here today?
Yes, because there wasn't any other competition
Mm-hmm.
around, so
Mhm.
it blossomed into helping my family. Yes, so it take my children through high school and university,
Mm-hmm.
and they're now standing on their own.
Seeing that you said there was no competition, that just piqued my curiosity so much. So that means that when you started, all you were seeing was like an empty stretch. I'm going to show you a snippet of what Red Light looks like. It's full of shops. So that means you were maybe the only person, or maybe one of two.
One of two
Mm-hmm.
that were in business.
Okay, that's amazing. And so what is one bit of advice you would give to someone who wants to take a leap but doesn't know where to start?
Well, they always tell you seek your bread out of desolate places,
Mm-hmm.
and that is one of my ideas. Make a start,
Make us
and
start.
then from there you will know exactly where you are going.
And your wife, you would say that partnering with your wife, since you have launched this business, has helped, develop it into something more fruitful than if it was just you?
Yes, a wife, a companion does help, and it's worthy of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you maneuver doubts that came your way when you were launching this idea?
At first, there wasn't any cash for me to start, so I had to borrow a loan of about $10,000, and
Mhm.
from there I started, and it gradually increased going along.
Sum up the way you're feeling right now about this interview. Does it have you reflecting? Does it have you feeling grateful that you started? What's one word that you would use to describe what you're feeling right now?
Well, very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
very interesting to see that I tried and I be a success within it.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah,
Well, that's it. Thank you
yeah,
so
and you're
much.
welcome, my dear.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for your
Go.
time. Have a great day. Seeing that this was a Sunday, the streets weren't as bustling as they usually are, but this is just the beauty of Red Light Square. You want me to take a picture full up? See there? Yeah. Yeah, you're the live now, yeah.